Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm the founder of LeadJourney, and in this video, I'm going to explain you how LeadJourney can support multiple attribution models like first click and last click. The problem is most marketers, they only use one attribution model, and in most cases, it's last click. So let's say, for example, somebody's clicking on a Meta ads campaign, then coming one day back later via Google Ads brand campaign, and then he's converting to a lead. Then your CRM would show you, hey, this lead got generated through Google Ads brand campaign. But you would not see the first touch point, and the first touch point would be the Meta ads campaign, because the Meta ads campaign introduced the second click, and the Meta ads campaign is the reason why this lead even found your company. And in this case, you need multiple attribution models, and this is what LeadJourney can offer. So you can see how campaigns, how traffic channels, how ads in general, how they're working together to drive high quality leads. And especially also in B2B lead generation, there are multiple touch points. People Googling your company, they look if somebody has experience with your company, they look about your reputation. So it's definitely possible that somebody came through a LinkedIn ad or a Meta ad and then came back through Google and then converted to a lead. And this is what you want to identify. And this is possible with LeadJourney. And I'm here in my LeadJourney dashboard in an example account. And let's go here to the lead overview. And then I can show you some deep insights how attribution can also work for you in this case. So here I'm inside my lead overview report. I see all leads which got generated in the specific time frame. And the nice thing here is I see the first source and the last source. So for example, here I see the first source is Meta ads and the last source is like social organic. And I can click on this lead and then basically I see the whole journey. And we can identify here different touch points and define our first click attribution, last click attribution. And in this case, you see here somebody clicked on a Meta ads campaign. This was the first known click ever. And then he clicked 2 times one day later through Instagram organically, and then he converted to a lead. So the first click source is definitely this Meta ads campaign, because this is how the user got to know the company. And then last click is Instagram organically, then he converted to a lead. Basically, this is what we can track, and we can see the correlations here. And if you would only use the CRM, then your CRM would show you either it's direct traffic because there are no UTM parameters, or it would say it's organic Instagram, but the normal CRM would never show that the first touch point was this Meta ads campaign. This is a good example of how first and last click attribution can work. I can also give you some other examples. So basically the classic user journey is somebody clicks on an ad and then converts to a lead. But what we can also do, we can go here to the filter and I can say, please show me all leads which came first click through Meta ads and last click through, let's say, Google ads. And that basically it shows me all the leads which have his lead journey. And if I click here, I can see exactly also again the scenario. Somebody clicked on a Meta ads campaign at 3:30 and then he came back 50 minutes later for a Google brand campaign and then he converted to a lead. So basically we know that Meta ads introduced the second click also, and the second click was just a supporting click. And in this case, for Meta ads, I really prefer to do first click reports. This is what you can do also here at our campaign report. So you can choose, for example, a specific time frame, and then you can say you want to do last click report or first click report, depends which attribution model you use. The conversion or the lead and all the offline conversions get attributed to the first known source or to the last known source. In this case, for Meta, I prefer to do a first click report. And of course, the numbers going to be different for each attribution model. You have to decide which attribution model makes sense for your business. As I said, I would prefer for Meta ads to do a first click report and for Google, for example, to do a last click report. And this was a quick video to show you how first click and last click attribution is really helpful to analyze campaigns, to see how traffic channels, how ad platforms, how campaigns work together to drive leads and conversions. And if you're interested in using multiple attribution models and using LeadJourney, just go on LeadJourney.io and request a free demo with one of our tracking experts. Otherwise, we see us in the next video again. Bye-bye.